Oh, hello, hello, hello. And here we are. And there is a zombie. A tourist. No. We're not zombies. We do kill zombies. This guy. But I have to get around again to use the stuff here. Oh dear. There he is. Hi. How do you do? Sir, I hope you like... I mean, if you like that corner, you do you, okay? You do you. How is everybody? How are you guys? By the way, why is it not showing me the chat? Now it does. Hello, Earth. That was weird. So, today, honestly, today we're not doing anything of any importance or consequence. I just want to explore a map, maybe two, if we manage it. I was not really doing anything off stream in Minecraft. I was tidying up this place here a little bit. I'm thinking about making this part here, like in this direction, making it a bit larger. So I cannot only put like all the foods in here, which I believe I basically have. This one is empty because I don't have enough turtle scutes. So it's blocked currently. Yeah, but that instead I also could add in this direction like all of the alchemical substances and have like some stuff left, you know, for the future. Same also goes for this area, because I come to understand, yeah, that like this part here is kind of enough. Because I just have to put in a little bit of dirt, like a specific kind of dirt that I missed, rooted and coarse dirt, and mud, and maybe like some parts of that here. Because I think I forgot coal. Yeah, I don't have coal in here yet, so I have to put that in here too. But I am relatively sure I have to make the whole wood thing bigger, because currently I have only oak, birch and spruce in, like all items you can make out of them, and I am almost at the end of one side, and there's like a bunch more missing. So I think it was a good call to not finish building the wall here. I think I have to go a little bit further in that direction. No rocket to space. No, not today. No rocket to space. But yeah, I was not doing a lot lately. I just didn't want to. Because all of this project that it was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. All of that iron farming and wood farming. I mean, you saw it partially on stream. That, yeah, it was... some stuff like that takes a toll. It's just fucking boring. Yeah. So today, let's prep a little bit. I have a sugar box here. I have some food. I need some more bottle of enchantings. I should eventually bring back the diamond hoe to where it belongs. I need more paper, I need more bottles, and I need some more food, and I should put back the nose here. my no nuggets. Maybe I should like when I make like a multiplayer server one day, maybe I should have those no nuggets when I play with Earth again, when we have like a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff and Earth looks around in all of the treasures, and like literally every item, the gold bars, the iron nuggets, everything is named no. That would be good. Even the diamonds, even they are called no. So, okay. We need some food. We need some paper. And hello, Dinnerbone. And that is pretty much it. Oh, dear. Look at that. That makes stuff easier. So, hey guys. Yeah, I wasn't not... You see, I wasn't close by here. This stuff has not regrown. Not really, at least. Dragons enchanted nuggies, nom. Damn it, I walked right into that trap. And then I come home, eventually. And I ask if... Where are my nuggets? Are you munching my nuggets? No. Oh god, the Iron Golem that is in its staring contest. In the 5th year of it. Against the zombie. Zombie is still winning. Gotta admit that. The zombie is really good at this. Hey. Iron Golem, what the hell damaged you? I am in the wrong house. Excuse me? That guy just turned around. Hey, a customer! Aww. So. Okay, let's get some bottles of enchanting. Up. Hey, everybody! Are you enjoying? Why are your trades still so high? I think I have to stay here one day again and just, you know, exist with them. Yeah, that was like the problem always. It's always a problem, you know. You have some good trade and it's like a beginning trade and then they increase the price just because of supply and demand. Yeah. The kobold smiles in all 64 gold teeth. Yeah, sure. Oh dear. Sure. Oh. I can see the little house from there. Oh, it's nice. That is nice. It is. It almost looks. It almost looks like somebody knew what he was doing there. Hint, hint. You know, almost as if somebody is really good at building. Hint, hint. So, okay, let's get the maps ready. And the paper. Rip. Oh, Trial Explorer map. We are not interested in that. Okay, question is, where do we go? Here's our starting point. I still don't know what the hell is going on here. Like, really? What do we do? The interesting part is, what is this brown area? Is that my house? No. What is that brown thing that I'm looking at? It's the middle of the screen. Okay, where do we go? What would be a good area to go to? In theory, when you stand still, you can up your render distance to max, it says. You should run around with that middle map to update it. It is updating. That's not the problem. Maps are updating automatically. Like that little... 1 second. This little brown part I'm looking at right now, that is the... that's the library. Or, well, the place where the library will supposedly be one day. So, yeah. I think I will go... I think I will go here. I think I will make this map Yeah. Whatever is west of here, so... You know. Okay. Which one is this? Map 67. Okay, we need that one. 67! There it is. Okay, we need an empty map. We have paper. Let's go. I guess it's villages then. Shrugs first village, stick village. Oh yeah, right. It might be the stick village. Not the first village, because that is a different... That's a wrong place, basically. That makes it also more fascinating that my nether rose, that it is not showing up there as a pretty substantial big blob, you know? Because, at least in my mind, it should. So, and here we have gunpowder, we have the empty map, we have sugarcane we do not need. Good. We have a goat horn that says ponder, that's also nice. There were two brown parts, yeah. There was one of them I was not wondering about. That was the village. That was the village. That is certain. What's the other part? So, my wings, they are fresh and, you know, not tired yet. Okay, I need to make some rockets though. Need to do rocketeering. So, and then tomorrow morning we are ready. Ready. Done. So. That sole red square. Yeah. No. That is correct. That is actually, that's a nether rose. That one thing. Which, you know, that is kind of funny. But at the same time, it's also kind of sad. Crafting table. Good. So, I think we have everything. So I have an ender chest, I have my sappy boy, I have a shovel. Oh yeah, I need to get podzol. And maybe, yeah, that one thing that we can do, we can look out for resources that I'm gonna need. Hello, kitty. That I'm gonna need for my warehouse. And podzol and rooted dirt and mud, for example, would be some of those resources. Like the special kinds of dirt. And maybe sand. I don't have a lot of sand, which sounds funny now that I spell it out loud. Okay. Well then. Time to fly. Are we already launching rockets, comrade? No. We would not be launching rockets, comrade. We be launching Aussies. They are flying, well, somewhere. So, we're on a good way. And straighten ourselves out and let's go. Flying dragon as the upbeat, yeah. So then. So, we have some time. How are you guys doing? After Amnesia 2 days ago, I wanted to make a stream yesterday, but I was really feeling under the weather. I thought maybe I get sick, because, you know, if you're getting old, like one of the things that you gotta learn when you get old is you get sick randomly for no reason sometimes whatsoever. It's just a body that it just shrugs and says, you know what, why not? Well, I just say like, why? Please, body. Why me? Is sleepy. Oh, didn't you get a lot of sleep? Was there too much marching going on? Too much, I don't know. Instruments. I was thinking of trumpets was the word I was thinking of and did not get. I'm always get sick like that. But yeah. What you gonna do? Hello, Jab Trap. Okay, that was the reason why there wasn't yesterday a stream. It seems I'm not sick, so that's the good news. It really was just, yeah, the allergy. An allergy acting up that I have kind of developed. So, yay to that. And there's Blocky Team. Hello, how do you do, good sir? So, and we are here. Whoop. By the way, that reminds me, give me a second. I have it on top chat, not on live chat. I always forget that, and I don't know why it always gets reset to that. So, okay then. This goes in here, empty map. Let's do a little bit of exploring. So, how is everybody doing? Map, another map. But we're in the, we're like pretty high up in the 3-digit space already with that. So, okay. Food there. Map. So. Lucky team is fine. Oh, that's good to hear. And Exploric. Yeah. We're doing an Exploric. So, oh god, my map is very shady for some reason. Okay, we need to get corner. Yeah, we just after I have played through Amnesia, The Dark Descent, I'm just today, or like the next few days before I start the next horror game, to live stream, which by the way, VODs are completely on my channel. Please like and subscribe, so you can watch all of them too. No, that didn't make sense. So you can watch more of it. Yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Oh god, I'm old. I'm sorry. Yeah, I told myself not anymore. Not yet. Like later, maybe is this. No, that's normal snow. Okay, that's good. I like normal snow. I hate powdered snow. Who is with me on that? Ah, beautiful area here. Yeah. Like the next thing would be Soma in terms of horror games, then probably Amnesia the Bunker, and at one point Alien Isolation. So again, I am not entirely sure when or so I'm gonna play that. But since there seems to be some interest, in just having your streamer, your favorite live streamer squirm and lose decades of their life because some monster does whack sounds. Hey. Yeah, Blocky Team just finished posting a video. My dude, good for you. I hope it will do fantastically. 1 million views plus. And then Blocky Team just tells me, dude, I have like 1 million subs. It should better get 2 million. I'm just like, oh shit, big guy here. So, okay. Is there like any interesting structure nearby? I don't see anything. When peeps scared and suffer, you don't like that. Well, to be honest, I do get the appeal, but also, I think like a big thing for some big streamers was really they played Amnesia when it was like all the hype. Pretty much the same way as some people played Minecraft when it was all the hype. Couldn't be me. And yeah, I was it PewDiePie or was it Markiplier? Like one of those two? I think Markiplier. That they had like their big success when they like really were going into it was with Amnesia. So need some potzel for my warehouse. Let's go. By the way, why is potzel here? This is a jungle. I think it's a jungle. The game could be Minecraft. A lot of things doesn't make sense here. But do you remember when we found a savanna that was like... God. It was like 4x4 blocks or 4x3. It was like so little. Was not even a tree in it. But it was declared a savanna by the game. Oh dear. So, 50 potzel. Okay, that's enough. And we don't really need the bamboo. So... But yeah, I think it was Markiplier. Like, I saw like one of his first videos just as a... out of curiosity what he did back then, and he did like the right thing. He used a face cam and he was shouting in the camera and was like, no! and stuff like that. Which, yeah, okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Also, we do this. So. Okay, let's continue. Oh dear. I think that's also why he has still this ongoing series 3 scary games or 3 horror games or so, where he like tests some indie horror games from really small developers, which honestly, good guy Mark, you know, giving indie or like those super small guys, or just like some programmer who wants to test his abilities, who gives them like the time of day. It's like good guy Mark. I think that will be his legacy. I hope it will be, you know, good guy of YouTube. Oh. So I would really like to play with him, and not only to farm cloud. So, the sea, the deep and dark sea. Oh, wee. Would love to have like some sort of... Oh, dolphin, structure, I meant. Thank you, dolphin. Hey. Oh, dolphin. Oh, oh you left me alone. Anyways. What you gonna do? Huh? What happened? What happened here, apart from like a creeper immediately spawning? Hey zombie. Care to explain what happened? I guess I was here before. Need to form clouds, take us vacuum cleaner, purely oblivious. Ow. Oh god. No, I don't want to. Don't want to fight in the dark. Is there a little village? Little underwater village. Let's check. Hey, dude. Ow. Ugh, a buried treasure map! Hey! Hey, you guys! Hey! Oh, you have something for me. Oh, that's so kind. It was rotten flesh. Well, thank you. Thank you, he said. Visible disgust. Another buried what? Two? Others? Huh? In the same village. Is that allowed? Okay, we're coming back to that. This is... I cannot even see it. Southwest. So that direction. Okay. Oh, we're almost there already. Good, 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 good. Oh, is it over there? On that island thing? Yep. Oh no. Hi. Skeletons murdered that guy. Okay, I will not be able to do anything here right now, at least. That skeleton is fucking sprinting after me, Mojang! Here, my dude. Fall into the hole. Very good. Fall into the hole. Fall into the hole. Huh? He managed to shoot me in the air and died immediately. Wow. Robin Hood for idiots. My god. Just hold still. Whoa. Nope. A child. Okay. I'm taking out 4 from same. What? Same what? Bow? Shot? Oh god! Why are you still here? Fuck off! Ow. 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 Okay, are we done? Does anybody else want to? Okay, good. Okay. Let's find that thing first try. Should be either here or here. Yes! I'm good. And that's food. Cool. Same place. I mean, I thought as much, but good to be right. I got an iron sword, which I do not need. Okay, we got some shiny. That's good. I guess back to the map. Hi, dude. You have taken 4 from the same village. Iron dice for sword. No. Cobalt, you don't get a sword. Because I like living? No? And you like me living too? So we are not giving the kobolds Iron Age technology. Because that would be, what's the word? Dangerous! Another word for that would be stupid. There's a reason why in D&D the kobolds all have, like, no technology to speak of. They want to protect the rest of the world. Like all the poor dragons and humans and illithids and demons. Yeah? What do you think is gonna happen to them if the kobolds roam free with all the technology that they want to? I can do steal out of it, puppy eyes. No. That I know that one. I know this one. You're saying you can do steal out of it. But what I know what you mean is you can make a nuclear fission reactor out of it. And you want to. If I let you, you will. Am I right? Tell me I'm wrong. Ah, yeah. Up. No. Do. What if I do atom reactor instead? That is not better. Because there's still this problem of you having access to an atomic reactor. Or to atoms in general. Oh. Why is that so satisfying? Oh, okay, another flying lesson here. Across the ocean. I would like a little bit more land than ocean, to be honest. You know, it's nicer to walk over it and to climb and to look for interesting thingies instead of, well, it's water, so yay. Radioisotope and thermonuclear generator full of tear size. What the fuck? And, you're really trying the puppy tactic, aren't you? Like a dog would. Doesn't matter if they say no 100 times, they might say yes the 101st time. Oh god. Can you not be just happy about all the coal nuggets that are specifically named that they are your munching coal? I think that is good enough, and it keeps me safe and alive, and it keeps you munching. So I thought that's a good compromise. I've just eaten too much salt, keeps crying. No, stop crying, please. And drink water. Hydrate. Hydration is very important. Not only for your dragon, but also for you. Okay, then, and here... I guess I have been here before, because stuff has burned down. But okay, I have been everywhere before, outside of my maps, in some distance at least, in some capacity. I remember when I was searching for, well, different stuffs, honestly. There was a time I was looking for desert, and there was a time where it was looking for corals. The time where I was looking for, what was I looking for? An ancient city? So that one I found actually pretty goodly. Stuff like that. Fuzzy sip. Good. Good. Fuzzy drink. Ah, village. Why does the village keep ringing a bell? It looks sort of familiar. I don't know why though. Guess I have been here before. Yeah, almost. To our right, there's almost no ocean anymore. Well, that's helpful. We can just, you know, not fly. It's a bit tiring. My wings are ancient, so they eventually just fold and give up. So, I looked at that thing from the side. I was just like, what the fuck of kind of wolf is that? A horse, okay. I have not played this blocky game for like, how long did I not play that? At least on streams, was like a week? Two? I don't know. So. Today, I have to get like mentally ready, because today there will be also a night shift. Again, work. But at least I had now 3? Yeah, it was 3 days where I could calm down a little bit. Calm down from all the work. That is a nice change of pace. Like, lately I saw an article, oh, there's a portal. I saw an article about, you know, chilling and pausing and reflection and stuff like that. What you have to do and what you should do, which is, you know, doing this whole reflection stuff and just pausing and not doing anything for a bit. Oh, that thing was buried in here. Okay. Because it's actually healthy. And yeah. Probably is a reason. It is my god, I cannot talk anymore. It is probably the reason why I'm not... I have not felt very good in a while. As that was the reason. Too much work. So please, dude, guys and dudes, and everybody else in between and above. You need to chill. We need to make a pause from time to time. Because it is so necessary, really. 3 weeks ago, YouTube says. Oh dear, that has been some time. Hawk and Draconic. I mean, ich könnte in Drachisch sprechen, aber das verstehen nicht viele Leute. Ja, das ist jetzt Kanon, deutsches Drachisch. So, and if you got that, congrats. No. Da, da, da. So, it is just walking through the forest, touching digital grass, you know? That's good. But, yeah. I don't have... Honestly, it's really weird. I don't know. I have a chatting stream on and I don't have a lot to chat about. Though, to be fair, in my defense, there's not a lot of chat. There's a lot of Earth, but there's not a lot of chat after Earth. Yeah. I guess it's like Minecraft has like its second Dark Age. Or what you could call it. Or maybe the great Minecraft fatigue? I don't know. I remember there was the Dark Age of Minecraft, which was like sometime after Microsoft acquired it. Because Minecraft did not get like a lot of updates. There was not a lot of, you know, things in it, in those updates. But then was it Minecraft 15? The Caves and Cliffs update that like, and the one before that really rejuvenated everything regarding Minecraft. Oh, this is a big hole. Was I down that big hole, or is it an... Water coming down, some iron, redstone. It goes relatively deep. Is that dirt? Yeah, there's dirt. And grass even. Oh, you know what? You can talk about check notes, storytelling, writing, character development. You know what? That is a good idea. And how about we talk about this in the context of Amnesia, right? Because, I mean, I played it through lately. If you were there, lucky you. If not, no problem. My VODs are on my channel, so you can check them anytime you want. So, and... Of course there's dirt, how to grow moss. Usually in deep caves. Dirt. And there's a hole. More skeletons. Oh, I didn't bring any light blocks with me. I forgot something. Damn it. Okay, that is a little bit annoying. But in any case, I need some more of different kinds of ores for my warehouse, you know. That would be good. The zombie has seen me from across wherever. Ow. Oh dear. Yeah, no. I should have brought light blocks with me. That was not good. That was not smart. Why is there light? That's a lava lake. Can I see anything of interest from here? Ow. Spider, I can see. Hey, Spider! Yeah, you do you. Have fun in there. I thought spiders don't like water, but this one, he's loving it. Okay, yeah, I forgot. That was stupid. No, without light blocks I cannot really explore that. That would be very stupid. Damn it. Oh well. Now's the next question. Where did I get in? So, it's a dark night and it is a foggy night. Yeah, I love that. Okay, there's a village. Village! Hello? This thing has no bed in it. Bed? What's up? Bed? Everybody here is working. Where's the fucking bed? This guy's walking around. He doesn't even have a bed. You don't have enough beds for the people that live here. Oh, shiny. Let me in? Good night. Isn't it that dragons have dark vision? Of course I do have dark vision. That's why I can see in the deep dark and everything. But it doesn't mean that I can see very well. And also... Or... Ow. My god. Zombie. So, some deep slate ores. I can put them away later in the chest. No, that's not the problem with dark vision. It's also like what OBS can see. The dragon demands a bad sacrifice. The dragon demands a bad. I don't demand a bad sacrifice necessarily. I would never force somebody to sacrifice their bed. Like, what would that serve? I mean, it would burn pretty nicely, I guess. Still. But yeah, regarding to... Let's talk about, like, storytelling, writing, character development, and within Amnesia, because, honestly... Horror games, there's a little funny thing. Horror games, many horror games, and comedies or satire or so, they have some things in common, which is, you know, funny enough. And that is that usually characters, storytelling and stuff, that they are basically made out of cardboard. That, like, the characters are stereotypical. The story is stereotypical. You basically, in a comedy, to have your jokes and your gags, you have stereotypical characters, and you just fabricate some lunatic story just so you get your jokes, you know? That's how it often runs, not always, of course. The best comedies have good stories and good characters. Because one and the other, they're not exclusive. I would even say a good comedy is inclusive with a good story and a good, with good characters. Bull's battle hard to Belga. Wait, no? God. And now I have that picture in my head. But usually in many cases, yeah. The story is not really good. You can just write it on a small piece of paper and you're done. Thing is now, how about Amnesia? Because I think we can agree, like the first half to 3/4 of the game are peak horror. And you have some, like some moments of relief, where the game gives you room to breathe, which would be like the main hall where nothing was. It was just a lit up room where you could, you know, you have space. Or the back hall, like it was basically, or the cistern, you know, the main room where there was no monster, you never heard a monster. It was only in the adjacent rooms from there on out. And I think that was pretty good for the game because it was, in parts, simply unbearably, like the stress, you could say. Whoa. That the game tried to put you on. It was just too claustrophobic. I actually, after the prison, after I got out, and it was just, you know, a calm room after that, I needed that. Like the prison, the first and the second level, that was holy shit. Task fixed, successfully the kobold is smug. Yeah, I mean, The kobold doesn't need a failed task to be smart. It's just, that's, I guess that's a kobold at this point. But yeah, in the end, that was one of the things that Amnesia did really good. You know, stress and relief, and stress and relief, and stress and relief. But in the, I think, yeah, like in the last quarter, last third, let's agree, the last third of the game, you had like these puzzles. I got annoyed by those puzzles because before that, the puzzles had a very clearly understandable, very clearly defined logic. And more importantly, you could easily, without any problem, understand, okay, I have to do this now, I have to find this now. While in the last one, and sometimes just by the context clue of, oh, I can touch that, because you had a cursor there and it was just like touchy. And in the last thingies, you did not clearly have that, which, you know, that was very annoying, to be frank. So, yeah. And then there was this finale. But again, okay, that... I think I talked about this 2 days ago, so yeah, that was like my impression on it. But now, regarding storytelling in general, like, is it a good story? I would say it is a complex story. Like, that is absolutely true. Right? Because that story... Oh, here it is, by the way! Oh no, that is... It was... What is this? It's river! It's a Minecraft river within a savanna, and it's like a few blocks. It's nothing really. Just a green patch of grass. God. So... but yeah, the story is pretty complex, and it's honestly, it is good that the story is told in retrospect, because if you imagine you would have like this horror game, and you would start at the beginning, where Daniel, like, he finds this orb, he's imprisoned in that thing. Like, the people around him are dying. You would need a very long introduction video. Either that, or a lot of, you know, reading before you would get into the game, or a couple of very, very boring levels that nobody would really like playing. So, telling the story basically from the middle and then continue forward from that and backward at the same time. Like, you had these, in the loading screens, those hints from it. What happened there, what he did, and what he experienced. And you had also the diaries. That were, by the way, they were really beautifully voiced. That was honestly, that was really nice. You know, they could have just have them written out, like the non-essential diaries, but they actually had, like, the main ones, they were voiced out. That was, or like the ones from Daniel. That was really neat. I liked that a lot. So in terms of storytelling, it's complex. Is it easy to understand? Because that's the important part when you tell a story. You have to make a complex story, because those are usually the most interesting to read. Not all the time. You can make a simple story, don't get me wrong. But most of the time, the complex ones are more interesting. But at the same time, they have to be simple enough that you don't need to read a book twice or watch a movie twice to get what's going on. So I think it was pretty easy. Like, if you are in the game, everything clicks together. Like, all the things. It was helpful that everything. Oh, hi. Hello, little guy. What do you do? Hi. So, in terms of the context, yeah. Everything was chronologically told. The diaries were chronological, as far as I remember. What Alexander wrote... I mean, what Daniel wrote, it made sense for Daniel to write his stuff down, right? Because he had basically an existential horror crisis thing going on. For Alexander, like, some of the stuff that Alexander wrote was purely expositional. Like, it showed, okay, there's this creepy dude that lived for a very long time, and he writes his thoughts down because he wants to write his thoughts down. You remember also one or two notes from Alexander, yeah. Though the notes from Alexander were not voiced out. Like, never. Because that actually makes sense. Because you witness a perspective not from like an all-knowing entity like a director or storyteller, but you witness the story from the POV of Daniel. So, makes sense. Since you are Daniel, you're reading it, you are slowly remembering stuff from this, since I guess the amnesia potion was not perfect by any means. Maybe even only temporary. But yeah, it makes sense that it's then voiced, the notes from Daniel are voiced by him as well. And those from Alexander are not, because why, you know? Like, he's not reading that stuff right now. Thing was, so in terms of storytelling, it's a pretty well told story, I would think. You know? It's, yeah, complex, it's understandable. It is, in of itself, like the universe in which it works, it makes sense in of itself. The rules in of itself make sense. There's a lot that's very ambiguous. You know, like, where did Alexander originate from? How did he get out? How did he get the idea of this vitae and shit like that? Or how did he, like, I am willing to believe that Brennenburg, like the castle, in of itself existed before Alexander. You know, that he, yeah, came across it somehow, became its ruler somehow, and good. And that over several centuries, that he ruled it, and that he made, like, adjustments, that he found a lot of stuff. What I am a bit curious is about, like, in the end part, you had, like, several seriously large places. And I'm just curious if they existed before. Why did nobody know about them? Because somebody would have written down something about the caverns, cisterns, or whatnot of Castle Brennenburg. And if he had servants made that, did nobody notice that he was basically excavating a mountain? Because that's a lot of stuff. I think, like, one of them were voiced by him, but I think it was also moments with Daniel presented. No, I don't think so. I mean, you had not the diaries. I think what you refer to is the flashbacks. Because, yeah, the flashbacks, they were fully voiced by Daniel and Alexander. It was like when Alexander was showing him the, like, the castle, and Daniel was remembering what he did, what he said. And those things, those texts, they were not purely expositional. They were actually, they made sense, you know? That Alexander talks to his new student of the dark arts, basically. Because that's what, more or less, like, Daniel basically became his acolyte. Pretty much. Don't remember, Scary is blanking. Yeah. Okay. But that was pretty much it. So, in terms of character development, that's the next thing of comedies and like any horror stuff having the same thing. Usually the character development is minimal or non-existent. again, to make the story roll. Like, for example, The Simpsons are really good on that. The Simpsons have 0 character development over the course of the episodes. Like, Homer in Season 1 is Homer in Season 20. Like, the character development is 0. That's more like for a serialized stuff, but in terms of Amnesia, was in the game of Amnesia, was there any character development? I'm not sure. Because, like, Alexander certainly had none. Agrippa? No. Like, Agrippa was way too short there. He was just like, hey, I'm a good guy. Please help me. Oh, thank you. You're dead now. I'm sorry. Help him. I'm gonna help you or whatnot. So Agrippa did not really had any you know, anything on that sort. So Alexander, he had no development. He was just like, I'm bad, and that he was till the end of the story. So okay, but which is fair, by the way. Evil guy does not always need to change of heart. I actually prefer it if the evil guy stays the evil guy, because, you know, you feel better when he is perishing. Oh god. You alone? Of course there's no bed. Wow. Wow, 3 skeletons and a zombie. There was Daniel development, but it was in notes and not as you were going, I think. Yeah, regarding Daniel, that's another thing. You could absolutely make the argument there was character development for Daniel, because you saw, or rather you read, his development while the shadow was chasing him, how he was scared, how he got nightmares, and, you know, he was vulnerable. And how Alexander used that and made him his acolyte, and how Daniel became evil. Simply put, he became evil. He became like Alexander until I think he killed a child. And until he... I think there was like a mention with his sister, and that basically broke him. Like, not only mentally, but it also broke him out of Alexander's influence. That Daniel understood that he was trying to save his life, but he's also a murderer. So you absolutely could do this argument. He had a lot of character development before the game was. There was like a lot, you know? Because then he decided, okay, I'm taking this amnesia tonic because I assume his mind was broken as well. And yeah, that he left the new Daniel, the player, with that. And that's now the thing. You, as a player, do you have a change of heart? Because the thing is, in the beginning, when you start the game, you think that Daniel is a victim here. That he was used and tortured and destroyed by Alexander. But as it turns out, yeah, Alexander helped him, but a lot of that stuff was you. Like, Daniel is not a good guy. He's not a good person. He killed a lot of people, and you might, like, the shadow and the fear and the nightmares and Alexander's influence, that is an explanation, but it does not exonerate him. And honestly, a lot of this is on you as a player, because the game presents you slowly, it drip feeds you what Daniel did. And it's horrifying, honestly. Like, he did not only kill people, like, you could even argue that that was what Daniel argued. Oh, I'm only killing bad people. I'm only killing murderers and arsonists and so on. I'm a good person. You could make that, but that is basically on you, because it's not good murdering at somebody, but it's even worse that Daniel omitted in the beginning that he was torturing them. And not like for information. He was just torturing them for pain. For maximum, oh god, pain. And that is, like, that is holy shit evil. That is, as I said, yeah, that's dut. Hello, this is Satan. I want to tell you to chill the fuck out. Like this kind of evil. And Daniel did that. Ow. Ow. Anything down here? No. So, let's go around it. Oh. So I would argue, in terms of development within the game, that is on you, the player. The game, though, it gives you all the handles, you know? It tells you what happened, it gives you the good and the bad and very much the ugly. So I think the character development, you could say it exists. It is focused on Daniel and no one else, but it exists. The question is now, is it good? I would say it's serviceable. It could be better, but it is like it's like a strong 5 or 6 out of 10, you know? It's not fantastic. It is not like out of the world, but it is not bad either. So let's be fair here. Oh, there's a cave. We just have a little look-see. Mineshaft, lots of spikes to die on, lava. Yeah, okay, no. Not for me. And what was the last one? The last one was character, was writing. Writing in general. It works in the frame of the game. Oh, absolutely. That's like the thing that I meant. In horror movies, in horror books, in horror games as well, usually the character development is minimal or non-existent, because it's the same with complex storytelling. Many games just don't do it. Yeah, they want to get onto the horror part of the horror game. So yeah, a lot of don't do it. So, but now general writing. Let's think about it. The game plays in the in the middle to late 1800s, right? So, how was funnily enough, I know a little bit about how people talked back there. And I can tell you, that Daniel and Alexander, like everybody, is talking anachronistically. They are using phrases and words that were used differently. So, but I will give them some slack. The guys who made Amnesia, that was an indie game. Okay, it was an indie developer. That was not like a triple A, $550 million dollar game. It was on a relatively tight budget. So I would say that's one of the minor problems. It is a problem though. Okay, but it's small. In terms of does the text, the writing, everything that's happening, is it bringing on the horror? Actually, yes. You know, like the writing, you had a distinctive style of how Daniel is writing, how Alexander is writing, and how the other characters, like everybody, brings their distinctive phrases, words, and synonyms for things on it. Which was, by the way, also the very interesting part, that the more you read Daniel's diary entries, the more he sounded like Alexander. You know? Like, more cold, more methodical. Considering the humans, not humans, but basically just meat. Yeah? So, I would say, yeah, that was The writing on that note was pretty good. Like, you can always improve. Like, in terms of writing, there are a very, very few products, books, movies, TV shows where I would say you cannot improve the writing. It is a straight out of 10. There are very few. But I would give Amnesia a strong 8. Again, I'm a bit nitpicky here, but I know how historical figures should sound, and with a little bit of time and a little bit of internet, you can figure out how people in the 1800s, I mean in the 1700s, the 18th century, how they talked. You can figure that out. It's not that hard. So, in terms now of world building, the problem in world building in many horror games is you have like such a limited place that, again, you know, the people want to go onto the horror part. Fuck the world building. The thing is now, I would have loved to know how this Altenburg, how Brennenburg, or where in Prussia, where everything is, and how it does look from the outside, because you don't see a lot. You know, you get to know that Altenburg, I think was the name, the city next to Brennenburg, that this was just, you know, there's a village. The end. What is around the village? A forest. The end. What's around Brennenburg? A forest. Like, it was just a one-word depiction. You could see a little bit of forest, a little bit of here, but it was not a lot. So, like, the world building of the bigger world, the macro world, if you want to call it like that, was effectively non-existent, you know? Which I found that I found that pretty sad, you know? I did not like that, because I think they could have done a little bit more with it. Maybe I don't know. Show a little bit more from the outside of Brennenburg, or how Altenburg looked like more. I think that would have worked in the favor of the game, especially like in the calm places. Because, for example, there were a lot of pictures in several instances. There was like a picture of Alexander, but there were also these kind of Greek Renaissance paintings that were copy-pasted over and over again. And honestly, I would have thought one of the very good moments, just to put something in there, would just have been like a crude medieval-ish painting of Brennenburg and Altenburg, or what they would call, what the city was called, or maybe a map of like Prussia of that time, and you have like I don't know, you have like a Brennenburg marked there, and maybe some other cities. That would have been absolutely fantastic. That would have been enough. That would have already upgraded the world building, because it would make sense for a very educated man as, well, Alexander, to have some kind of that, like that kind of stuff. There was not a lot on how Alexander interacted with other leaders. Yeah, no, that was actually mentioned, that he founded the Order of the Black Eagle, and apparently the Order of the Black Eagle supported Napoleon Bonaparte. And then Napoleon lost, and Alexander was suddenly on a timer, because, oh fuck, I sided with the loser, oh shit. You know, people are coming for me now. So that was actually a really neat detail on why Alexander was suddenly in such a hurry. I was a bit surprised. But it was a mix of the shadow that could not be stopped by those blood rituals, Daniel's mind breaking, and also, well, Daniel figuring out about what Alexander was planning to do with him. But it was also like that was actually a really neat writing detail, that the stuff, like Alexander was not uber mega powerful. Alexander was losing. Because, well, Napoleon had lost. So, give me a second. I need this mud for my warehouse. I need these building blocks. Meow. Oh, fishies. Hello. Oh, a few more. I can farm them eventually. Like, I'm honestly, how can you create mud? Ideally, automatically. So. Okay, where am I? There. Just, oh, I'm big figure. I've been here before all of them. They should listen to me. Yeah, no, that was not even that. When you remember, or you can check that on my VOD again. When not only was he like, oh, I am better than them, because that was basically Alexander's go-to. Like, that was just his standard, you know? Which, again, that very much fits into his character. So, like, basic character writing of the game, very good, honestly. But that Alexander mentioned that he did nothing. Like, he was just there. And that, like, ages. When you would think a person that has this kind of ego, that they would go all out on showing other people, oh, I'm better than you. I'm so much better than all of you. But honestly, that was also dangerous for Alexander, because, yeah, all of these people knew in their hearts that this was the same Alexander that was with their grandparents and the grandparents of their grandparents, apparently. So he was around a while, but that he was smart. Because if you are the only undying and ageless person in a huge area, you're not going around being all-powerful and rubbing it into the faces of your competitors and your peers. Because Alexander was not, you know, invulnerable. I mean, he could just, you know, die. What did you write? Use the water bottle on dirt, coarse dirt or rooted dirt to transform it into mud. This process can be automated using a dispenser. Ah. Okay, that makes it easy. Yep. Alone? No. No. I don't want to fight. Don't. That's a cool mountain. Yeah, because, like, think about it. You know? I mean, I'm also not sitting around being like the king of kings and stuff. At least not anymore. But in my defense, back then I thought there would be a time of death. That was, you know, in time. So, in all fairness. No, I'm just like a small streamer now, because that's fun. And nobody checks very much up. Like, if you are a king and you claim, oh, I am 3,000 years old, everybody checks your shit. When you're a streamer and you say like that, they just go, huh, aura, lol, huh, Ohio, or some bullshit. I have no fucking idea what people nowadays are talking about. I don't really understand English anymore. Ow. 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 That hurt. He was younger, Shrug. Yep. Young people do stupid things, but honestly, young people have a very good explanation for it, and that is why usually, do you know when you have a person that does something stupid, just imagine like some person doing something very stupid where you would just facepalm, yeah? And now imagine that person being, you know, old and experienced, or that person being relatively young and stupid. And now ask yourself, who would you forgive earlier? And I'm pretty sure you would forgive the young person. I'm relatively sure about that, because the young person is, well, more stupid, more inexperienced. They have a right to do stupid things, and the old people should steer them to not do stupid things. That would be good. You never understand English, only armor, hunkers down. What? I didn't get that, ow. Okay, somebody with one brain cell more than me explain this joke, please. Creeper. Leave me alone, creeper. Don't want to explodify. Da-da. Mountain! Hey! Unreachable area for a creeper at least. So, okay. Ah, that's a good view. But lack of experience is also what makes youngs do stuff old considered impossible. Yes, dude, absolutely. That's why I think it was Einstein who said, when you do something and everybody around you tells you you're an idiot, that is never gonna work. There are honestly two possibilities. Either they're right, you're an idiot, or you're gonna write history. And honestly, as long as you're not hurting anybody, try new stuff. Do it. Figure out things. Because yeah, if you would just do what old people did, then yeah, that would be boring, wouldn't it? So I guess like I don't really want to go political, but yeah, like we have a party here in Germany. They have like a young guy that they usually parrot around of like, hey, young people like us. How about you like us too? And it's just like that young person, and young needs quotation marks there, even though that guy is like 25 or so. Like he's really young for a politician. But he is on the regular basis. He's called the oldest teenager in Germany, because like his mindset is it's like from the 90s, from the 1890s or something like that. Yeah, no, try new stuff, absolutely, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Is that the guy who holds a high five? No one gives him one. No, that is like... I don't think that he knows what a high five is. I'm relatively certain he doesn't know. Wait, that's coarse dirt. That I was looking for too, right? Yeah. I need that too. Is that coarse dirt? It is. So, don't need a lot, just enough to feed my machine. So, how much do I have? Enough. A dandelion. Yep. Copy. Oh. Okay, let's continue. Oh. Earth just says, oh. Yeah, no. He's like the... If he would act out how a drugged guy would talk, I don't think... It would be like... Probably like Michael from The Office. If you take like all the charisma and all the fun and all the jokes and all the cringe out of it. It would be boring. it would be boring and cringe, and you would absolutely be sure that this guy has never seen somebody on drugs. Let alone took them. Oh dear. That wouldn't work. That would not happen. Hey, creeper. Fuck. Stupid skeletons with their stupid aimbot. Oh, big hole. Jeep? That is... It looks deep, but it's not deep enough, really. So... But yeah, I got a little bit... I got off topic there. Where was I? I was with Amnesia, with world building. Right. Like, the macro world building, that was not so good. Now, if we go about the micro world building, which would be like, does the layout of the castle make sense? Does, like, the technology level make sense for, like, the time it's playing in? Hello, froggies. Stuff like that, you know? I would say yes. Because that's, like, a very important part, of course, so you don't get, like, taken out. I mean... You know, it would be a little bit weird if you would play a game that is set in Prussia in the 1800s and suddenly you hear, I'm your father, Luke. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? It's at EA. Yeah, it is EA. The microtransactions are off the charts. So, in any case... so we have finished the map, so we can go back home, at least on this. Also, my inventory is a bit full, so not a problem. Let me just check. Yeah. So, I have to go about that direction, pretty much. Let's go! What are my wings doing? Oh, they're fine. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, in terms of that, like the castle, from the looks of it, it makes sense. That the Baron of Brennenburg had a lot of books in a time where book printing, the book press already existed. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, at any given point, Alexander was clearly defined as a very much a reading man, very much a man of science. Very, a moralic sciences, but still sciences. So, regarding Daniel, I mean, Daniel was really... I remember when he was, like, super impressed by an elevator. Which I believe, at the time... That really was, like, a new thing. You know? So, yeah. In terms of, like, the micro-world building around everything, how characters react to certain stuff or what they have. Yeah. I think that the game did a good job there. It was, like, it was on point. You know? Oh, what else can we just say about Amnesia? Yeah, honestly, like, the worst thing, again, I can say, is that towards the ending, the horror aspect of the game that it did very, very well before becomes lacking, and the puzzles become a bit annoying. That's like the worst thing that I can say, and like the finale is a bit anticlimactic. With the time that you are in that final room together with Alexander, I really had the post that Alexander would give like a long monologue where he tries to sway you, where he says about like, oh yeah, I'm evil, well maybe, but you are worse, or something like that, that that he brings out what you did and stuff like that. So I thought he would do that. He didn't. It was just me very weirdly staring at this naked old guy. So that was a bit odd, honestly. Including big-ass boiler machines that need to do things electricity is supposed to make. Yeah. I mean, that was, again, like, it was very clearly stated that Alexander was from a place where all of this stuff he could just do, you know? Either a place where there was magic in abundance, or a place that was technologically so advanced that their technology, from our perspective, was basically magic, you know? So, okay, we have a copy. I missed a bit there. Oh no, oh that's annoying. Okay. Ugh, a little bit of ocean. A little bit of very much watery land. I had hoped there would be a new desert, maybe, hopefully. I guess I have to go in that direction again to find a new desert. Anyways, next map. Done. But yeah, that's what I can say about Amnesia. I'm really looking. I can say though, it is a good game. So I am very much looking forward to whatever will be next. Huh? Because I think that will be pretty cool. So, okay, so now. Mod, puzzle, coarse dirt, and oh, muddy mangrove roots. Alright, those exist. Damn it, I have to take care of that too. Okay, 1 second, or a minute or two. So, we are gonna take care of that. Alexander mentions that a Cripper tried to trick him at some point, and this part could be a sort of Joker card in the end, so maybe Alexander was just suspicious of these two as he would of self. Yeah, I think Alexander was doing a lot of projection on that amount, really. Because, like, Alexander was so used to screw over people that he had... I need more... Okay, 1 second. Before I do that, I need to do another thingy. I need to get Boba Fett. Not really. Oh, there's gold. I need to get wood. And more. And leather. Where do I have... where did I have leather? Oh dear. House full of boxes. There we go. And glowing ink sacks. I think that what Alexander was doing a lot was projecting. Because he was such a despicable person that in his mind, I don't think anybody could, you know, be good. That this was basically for him just a, like, pff, yeah, sure, kind of scenario. You know? But he would just find it funny, he would laugh at you, and then he would move on with his day. I think that was the kind of person that Alexander was doing, and he was, in turn, imagining or assuming that literally every other person is exactly the same. And to be fair, from what we heard from his, what he saw with other humans, he was probably right. Like, he met like a lot of people that were not good people. So, and if you think like everybody's evil, then I guess your interest in making these supposedly evil people good is low at best. No. Okay, well then. This one was with Potzel. And by the way, what you see now, that is basically what I have to do with every filter. This was coarse dirt. With literally every filter. It's just a fucking joy to do, honestly. And here goes the mud. That, like before that, it was easy. I don't know when they changed that. I think with the big redstone change. But yeah, there was a time where I could just put in 4 of the same items in the filter. I just had to make sure that on the last 4 rows, on the right ones, all the items were the same. And it was 1, of course. And then the last one, it would always work, and not anymore. Not anymore. Silly Aussie. There had to be changes made to redstone, in any case. Black magic hisses. Honestly, I really enjoy just falling down here. I have stopped praying that I land in the water, so that's good for me, I guess. All the gold. So let's see, iron goes over here. But hey, we found like a very good, you know, a little place. Very good little. I forgot the name. What was that? The buried treasure. Buried treasure, that was it. So, and I have to fill those stupid chests. And they are not filled, obviously. Damn it. I'm poor. Somebody send money. I'm poor. Look how little I got from everything. It's so little. It's so little. Don't mind the diamond mountain there. Don't mind it. also golden pyramid. Don't mind it. I'm poor. What? I have seen a redstone anti-air gun. Oof. I am pretty sure you have. I mean, you can build with a lot of stuff. Things. It's not that I don't believe you, by the way. It's not that I say I don't believe you. I absolutely do. It's just I'm not surprised. You know? So, but today I'm not gonna do more on that front. What am I putting in here? You know what, fuck it. We're getting some of this junk. Dirt. Oh, filter system. Do your job. That's the speed that the filter system filters. The thing is, it's slow, but it's endless, so... And fully automated. So, yay to me. And nobody even dared to talk about the copper golem, thank you. Thank you for your consideration. Wait. Did I see glass bottles? Why did I have glass bottles here? That reminds me. Oh god, my bees! The bees! How are the bees? I have not checked on them in days. Or longer, and it's night. I don't want to get jumped by these flying dinghies. Don't worry, I take care of the diamonds, take us lighter. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare, I will munch on you. So, Oh, yay. By the way, we are at... This is episode 185. I think I have to start preparing for a celebration stream when we hit the 200. Because that would be in... Oh my god. I think that... I wanted to say something, it was just like the bees. Hey! We built something! We made things. Are you happy now? I have not checked up on them for a while, I guess. Okay. Get all the bottles. And make all the honey blocks. So, okay. And there's still bottles in here. That's awesome, actually. And the shears are still working. Holy shit. Okay. I need more glass bottles. So. Oh dear. Okay, bees. I think I'm adequately impressed. Like that is a lot. Okay, on that note, I think next stream, I think I will make the farm a little bit bigger. Not the farm, I guess you can call it a zoo. No! Oh, look at them. Aww. Oh, stand right there. Oh, whoop. Oh, that is material. Up. Screenshot. Oh. Look at them. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, we need more foxes. We need more space for those foxes. Hey, dude. All those little fundies. So, and I have to make this enclosure also bigger. Because the sniffers, they are getting more and more, which, you know, that's really good. Hey, my dude. Oh, thank you. Oh, double thank you. Oh, 3. They found 3 of them. Hi. Guess you want one of those? So, did I get... Oh god, I can't see anything. Let me through, thank you. Egg. We got a sniffer egg. Yeah, I have to make this bigger. Like, it is... The enclosure is too small for such huge creatures. But okay, luckily, we planned. We planned for that, those sniffers. Yeah, I think that will be the next thing. We're making some upgrades here. So. And then the sniffers have like a lot more space to sniff on things. That sounded wrong for some reason. So, I have to decide what to do with all of the pitcher pots though. Yeah, that's a lot. And now I have also to decide what to do with all of the honey blocks. But yeah, I think that's it for today. It's a bit of a short stream today, I apologize. But I don't have a lot to do here right now. And like, it's still a thing that I have to get wood, I have to fill the warehouse with all of the stuff, and that is not as easy. I can do a copper tower. I can do a copper tower. Maybe I will, even, at one point. Oh. Oh, dear. So, But in any case, yeah, I would be off for now. I hope you have a good one. I hope you liked the stream. If you did, please give a like and a subscribe. If you didn't, you can also leave a thumbs down. But in any case, please leave a comment and tell me about, I don't know, what you liked, what you disliked, or how you are. In any case, tomorrow will not be a stream for the very simple reason that I will come out of a night shift and that I will go into a night shift. And the day after tomorrow, which would be Friday? Question mark? Yes. Also not, because I have a little D&D session. Yay! And I have to prepare a lot still. So the next streams would be on Saturday, and Sunday I will make an announcement on Blue Sky. Follow me there, and on my Discord. You can join me there as well. Links in the description. So that's it from me. I hope you have a good one. I hope I see you soon again, and let's see what we play then. Bye bye.